of people wonder if they're able to travel to the US on a B visa for the purposes of getting married and applying for a green card through the adjustment of status process. Now, the short answer is no, this isn't allowed because it's an improper use of the B visa and it could have lasting immigration consequences for you. If US Customs and Border Patrol believes that you're traveling to the US in order to get married and apply for a green card through adjustment of status while trying to travel on the B visa, they're likely to deny your entry and send you back home and cancel your visa as well. When you get to your adjustment of status interview, USCIS is going to ask the same question again. They're going to consider whether or not you had the intent to apply for a green card at the time that you entered on the B visa, so when you cross the border. So they're going to reevaluate your intent at your actual adjustment of status interview, and if they believe that you actually intended to apply for the green card that whole time, if this was your plan from before you even traveled to the US, then they're also likely to deny the green card on those grounds. So if you're currently outside the US and you want to get married to a US citizen or a green card holder who's currently in the US, you have basically two options. First, you can apply for a K-1 visa. This is also known as the fiancé visa. This visa is specifically for the purpose of coming to the US to get married. So traveling on that visa for the purposes of getting married and applying for adjustment of status, that is totally fine and a proper use of that visa. The other option is to get married outside of the US and then apply for a green card at the consulate in your home country or in whichever country that you're currently residing. Now, there are some scenarios in which a person who is already here on a B visa or a different visa is able to marry a US citizen or a green card holder and apply for adjustment of status and get their green card through that process. Now, this normally happens when the person is here and their plans change. That's the important part about this process. So if you enter on a B visa and you're here for a long time and you end up getting married because your plans change, you didn't intend to when you first crossed the border, that would be fine. You would be able to apply for adjustment of status, but you need to have enough proof to show the officer, the USCIS officer in your interview, that your plans actually did change for whatever reason, and you ended up getting married and applying for a green card. For example, I've had multiple clients recently who were on B visas and got stuck here because of COVID travel restrictions. They ended up getting married because they stayed longer than they had intended originally, and they applied for green cards and those were approved with no issue. So there are scenarios in which this can happen. If you find yourself in this situation and you're not sure if it's best to apply for a K-1 visa or apply for adjustment of status if you're here in the US, or to apply for a green card at the consulate in your home country, reach out to us and we can set up a consultation and we'll get you squared away. Thank you.